Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So recently I recorded some audio for a video talking about the anti-cheat within Escape from Tarkov, and I didn't actually get round to editing this video footage or the audio. I left it on my system. I planned to do it over the weekend, and then just before the weekend started, Nikita did a post about the anti-cheat within the game, so I thought, right, I'm going to have to redo my video. And in his post he basically talks about the anti-cheat system, that they are trying to stay on top of things with it. I think the post is in response to the amount of people that have been reporting cheats recently. There definitely seems to have been an upsurge in the amount of people definitely talking about tweets on the forums and the different social media sites, but also they must have been receiving a lot more reports as well. It seems to have spiked since 11.7 was released. So he's decided to put a post out basically just letting everybody know that yes, they are working on it, they are actively trying to ban people. Obviously they ban people, I assume that they're banning people every day, but then they do a cumulative ban wave as well at some point. So I don't think when they necessarily find a cheat they are banned instantly. I think they're added into the wave, which I think is a bit of a mistake. I hope they don't do it like that. I hope once they find someone that is definitively cheating that they are banned instantly and not just added to a ban wave that's done a couple of weeks later. You know, these people need taken out of the game instantly. They don't need to wait on this, they just need to get rid of them. But he says it's a complex process. They're constantly fighting the cheat devs, you know, the cheat devs are constantly fighting them, and it is a game of one-upmanship. The issue is that the game is always going to be one step behind the cheaters because they don't know what they're going to use next in terms of cheats. They have to wait for the cheats to be developed so that they can create, you know, anti-cheat against them. So there will always be cheats within the game, but he says, you know, they are doing their best for it and that there is a major anti-cheat update due very soon. Doesn't go into details, he never will. We'll never actually know, you know, the whole cheat process that they have, the anti-cheat process. I get the feeling that they're all manually reviewed, which in itself is going to take a long time. Manually reviewing every report that's given to them is going to take a hell of a lot of time up for the staff that do it there. Hopefully they have developed some sort of automatic recognition system for the cheats. You know, that's how it's generally done with the big cheat, anti-cheat vendors. They're looking for characteristics and certain things that may be running on your system. I know that Vax on Steam, for instance, will periodically check your game installations to make sure that nothing is installed in them that shouldn't be there. It also checks for what is running on your system at the time in terms of overlays and things like that, because a lot of cheat programs are actually just overlays that run on top of the program. It's supposed to make them harder to detect, but they can eventually be detected once the people that are creating the anti-cheat know what cheats are being used. So Escape from Tarkov, they recently banned 1029 cheats. A few weeks before that I think there was another ban wave where they got rid of around 3000 cheats. Obviously they posted the list of names, which doesn't really mean anything because you can change your name quite often on Escape from Tarkov. I think you can change it. I don't know if there's a limit on when you can and can't change it, but you're able to change your name. So the names that are shown on the screen, it's pointless showing them really, but I suppose they just do that for more validity to the fact that they have banned cheats. But is it enough? Is it enough for us, the Escape from Tarkov gamers? I mean, you only have to do a Google of Escape from Tarkov cheats and there is lots and lots of sites offering a myriad of options in terms of cheats. You know, there are options that will show you where the best loot is on the map for the instance that you have loaded into. You know, there is zero recoil. It's amazing some of the things that are out there, and it's truly scary as well. As a dedicated Escape from Tarkov gamer, it's quite frightening to see, you know, the options that people can have at their disposal, and it's quite frankly disgusting as well that it's able to go on to the level that it does. But it is just the way it is right now. My personal thoughts on it are that whilst it's good they're developing their own in-house anti-cheat, and it seems to be that that will only be the way, you know, Escape from Tarkov will do it, I do think that they need some sort of third-party system to help them with the game. You look at the big games out there, most recently Division 2 is using easy anti-cheat. You get a little splash screen as you load the game up, and it gives you a sense of confidence in playing that game, knowing that the vast vast majority of people that cheat will get caught within the game. You know, putting your trust in Battlestate, whilst I'm not saying that they're dodgy, but they do have a track record of keeping things to themselves, and you're supposed to trust them. But I don't know, that is just the way it is right now. Eventually, once they do the full release of the game, which, you know, could be any time within the next 20 years, let's be honest, they will add the game to Steam. Whether a requirement of that is that VAX runs on the game, I'm not too sure. I get the feeling that that's probably not a requirement to get your game on Steam anymore. So we could always just be stuck with their own in-house anti-cheat system. Now, my personal experience of cheats within the game is I have seen 3 speed hackers in all the time I've played this game, and coincidentally all 3 of those have been on interchange. And you read the posts, when somebody posts and they believe that they were killed by a cheat, you get a lot of people that go, yes, that's happened to me, and you also get a lot of people that go, no, it was just bad luck, get better at the game, etc, etc. But until we have a replay system to see how we was killed by somebody, you know, we're never going to know if we was legitimately killed sometimes or not. I mean, sometimes you're killed by people you don't see. Was it a legitimate kill? You can only assume that it was, because you didn't see them, you can't replay it back, so you're never going to know. Now, there is a replay system planned for the game in the future. It isn't going to be one that you will be able to instantly do. As far as I am aware, the replay system will basically download the entire instance of the raid, but it won't happen until that raid is over for every person that was in the raid. And then sometime after it, you'll be able to download it and you will be able to view it from certain people's perspective. Obviously this will have to be done in game, but Nikita wants people to have this tool because obviously for content creators it'll be give them amazing editing power for the videos, and also you'll be able to look back and think, right, that game with that guy with that name killed me, let's go check, see where he shot me from. You know, if he's stood behind a wall and shooting through a wall, then it's going to be very easy to report that person and go, look, this is how he killed me, and hopefully that person will be banned. But for now, we've just got to go out on a limb and trust what Battlestate say. And as I say, I've only ever seen 3 hackers. There's probably been thousands of deaths where I could say, yeah, that was a little bit dodgy, something was a little bit off with that, but probably 98% of those are just me being stupid whilst playing the game and getting killed by people that are a lot better than me. I can accept that, but there are a small percentage of kills that I would say, yes, that wasn't right, there was definitely something off with that. But for now, the anti-cheat system is the way it is. So I'd like to ask you, good guys and girls out there, what do you think of the anti-cheat? Does the way that Battlestate run it, give you confidence in playing the game, or are you completely put off by the way they handle things? Obviously there are lots of reports of people getting banned that wasn't cheating. There's a lot of people saying, yeah, I got banned, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Now, I would say that the vast majority of those was cheating and they just didn't like being caught, but there will be, again, a small percentage of people that was banned incorrectly. And once you are banned, there is no recourse for getting your ban overturned. You basically either have to go buy another account or give up on the game altogether. It's very strict rules on cheating within the game, and it's an unknown quantity of what you can use whilst you're playing the game. Some people believe that they've been banned by simply using the NVIDIA overlay. Now, Escape from Tarkov is affiliated with NVIDIA. They use the highlight system. You can add the game to GeForce. You can run the filters over the game recently, which I have been doing to make the game look better, which is basically just a function that you get with Reshade. Now, Reshade is in a grey area. Can you use that and be banned for, cheating? Some people have said that they have been. Some people I know run it persistently and never had an issue with it. So there is a lot of grey areas in it. I would like Battlestate to come out and say definitively, you can use this, you can't use that. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the whole anti-cheat issue. Do you have an issue with it, or are you not bothered? Do you think that there aren't many cheats in it? Do you think that there are more cheats in it now since the last patch? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.